to draw lots in the end. Fantastic enthusiasm for the sport of badminton in France these days.
Oh, that's wonderful. She did that right at the end of the opening game. Similar thing, counting in, taking it early on her forehand side. She knew that the block had to come back to the net and just guiding it across courts into the open space.
Great defensive qualities from Hirose. That's just one too many for her. But again, she's making Wang Yihan play. Wang Yihan there again probably felt she'd played a couple of shots. That next shot was a super shot, would have won the point against many players, but she's forced to play another shuttle. And that's the sort of pressure Hirose's got to keep on a more highly ranked Chinese opponent today.
She's used that a few times now, that cross-court net shot from the forehand side.
Yeah, Hirose just missing a bit of precision when she's playing down that line, and when Wang Yihan's able to reach the shuttle with just one step, she's very skillful.
Oh, that's a pity. She did so much hard work in that rally. She was retrieving so well, and then seemed to get carried away with her first opportunity to really go for a winner.
And again, the tactic was to try and make her opponent late in that forehand short corner there at the net, and then try and put the attack in afterwards, knowing that she doesn't recover quite as quickly from that corner.
All good.
Serves over, 6-5, stay on court. You just came from court, come on, stay on court. Stay on court, or you get a card.
Well, it is very hot, very humid conditions. And I think part of the problem as far as the players are concerned, Yihan, is that obviously earlier on in the tournament we've seen umpires allowing many quick little timeouts to towel down. But Van Horenbeck seems very, very strict today.
Yes, it's normal practice when the conditions are hot, and you'd have to say 33 degrees is warm conditions for badminton. It's normal practice that the umpires show a little bit more leniency. Not to let the players have long breaks, no drinking, but just to let them get the towel and get some of the sweat off them.
Okay, quickly.
It'd be normal practice to let the players do that, and he's letting her go off court this time. But I'm surprised this time he's letting her have a drink, because the directive is not to drink between the mid-game intervals.
Of course, you can have rules and regulations and you can have directives to umpires, but at the end of the day, I think in sport you need a little bit of sensitivity and common sense at times. I mean, I saw a match very late last night with Peter Gader, an hour and 15 minutes it was in the end. It may have been 14 minutes, but an hour and a quarter roughly. And the umpire very sensibly was allowing both men off court, who's of course playing the young Korean Shong, and allowing both men off court and drinking and toweling down, because they're absolutely soaking with perspiration.
Yeah, and I think there's an element of the situation of the match as well. There's no massive advantage so far in this game, and it's not a tactical call to go off court at the moment. It won't give a great tactical advantage to anyone. So I think it was a reasonable request. Obviously, if someone was on a run of points, you wouldn't want to be allowing it. But there, the game's fairly even. I think both players were quite happy just to take a short towel break.
Japanese player has got a 3-point advantage in this second game. That's a lovely neck shot. That's short. Yep.
Hirose this time showing the skills at the net. The impressive thing there is how quickly she got into the net to take the shuttle. We'll see how high she takes the shuttle there, and that allows her to get the great precision on the shot. And the easy winner that follows.
Well, now further discussions about whether the shuttle should be changed or not. That's a super shot.
Serves over, 6-9.
And they're giving plenty of advice from the rear of the court. And that really is becoming her trademark shot. Around the head, steep angled smash, cross-court smash. Good response from Hirose though. Coming up with a good precise smash of her own straight down the line. Really fighting hard to get to the mid-game interval with a lead here. Hirose there, just desperate to get the shuttle right into the corner and just guilty of forcing a little bit. Pushing the shuttle wide.
Well, the margins between success and failure in sport are minute, and that was clearly shown in that net shot. Shuttle hit the top of the tape but fell back the Japanese side. Wow.
9-10.
The 4-point deficit has been reduced to just one solitary point. That's the one. That's the perfect place. Wang Yihan, reluctant to defend backhand, tries to play the round the head shot and makes a mess of it. 2-point advantage to the number 10 seed is Eriko Hirose. Once again, I noticed she went to the side of the court to speak to her coach, Hirose, as all the Japanese players do, turned and gave a little bow to the court officials.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 9.